Good afternoon, fearless ladies. Just wanted to pop in again. This is break time for me. So yesterday I talked a little bit about a sweet snack, and today I'm talking about a crunchy, salty type of craving that I'm having. And so if you're anything like me, sometimes you just want that crunch, maybe something savory or something a little bit salty. And hey, Brenda. I just want to talk a little bit about carbs. Not that carbs are a bad thing, but if you are watching either your blood sugar or you are, as an example, wanting to lose a little bit of weight, hello Denise. So something to think about when it comes to carbs for women. If you're, say, eating 2,000 calories in a day, the suggested amount of carbs would be somewhere around 250 to 350, we'll say. But if you are looking to try to cut back on some weight, then they suggest that you should be somewhere around 50 to 100 carbs a day. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about carbs. I luckily haven't had to watch my carbs up to this point, but one of my clients had some elevated sugar, so we really had to look at her consumption of carbs. And so then let's just as an example, I'm not picking on any company in any way, but at crackers, as an example, if you were to look at having a serving of these, this would be about 20 grams of carbs, and that's like, maybe 10 to 15 crackers. So my Aunt Mary, she ended up giving me a great recipe about a year ago, and it's a recipe by the diet doctor. So it's Keto Bread and Keto crackers. So I absolutely love it. I'm just going to show you the website here. It's if you go to Diet Doctor, and I'll put this in the notes for you, but dietdoctor.com, there's a keto cracker here that you can see the recipe for, as well as a keto bread. And they're both right around 1 to 2 carbs per serving. So isn't that great? It's a little bit of work, but hey, it's not too bad. Here's what the crackers actually look like. I just wanted you to have a look. I liked it to kind of tear mine up and make them into these irregular shapes. They're great for an appetizer. I like to use them for dipping as well. And this is what the little keto bread looks like. So I made these yesterday, so they got a little flattened out. But yeah, I just cut them in half, stick them in the toaster. This recipe does require eggs, but if you're off of eggs, you could do the flaxseed with a little bit of water. You could look that up and use that as a replacement. And the other thing, these are gluten-free, so they work really well for me. And some of the primary ingredients would be almond flour, so that's how I can make it gluten-free. And then I use this really cool stuff. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but psyllium seed. Great to keep your system regular, and both items have this in here. So I like to use the whole husk, and you can buy it in a couple of different formats, but I use this as well as lots of different seeds. So these ones have sesame seeds. I put some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chia. I also put some ground flax in there as well. And for those of you who would like to also try sprouted flax, that's actually next on my grocery list. So I am going to be doing that. Hi, Brenda. And so I wanted to just mention, if you do try this cracker recipe, I just wanted to mention that it calls for parchment paper down on your pan, and then what you do is you put parchment paper on top, and they talk about using a rolling pin. I've never really been good at using the rolling pin within the pan, to be honest. So I actually put the parchment paper down, use my fingers, spread it out really thin. Trust me, you go thinner than you think you should be going, because if you leave any thick parts to your crackers, it's going to seem a little bit cakey. I always put it in longer. You got to watch it, but I put it in longer than they call for. I flip mine over, break them up, and put it back in and let it even dry out a little bit. Turn the oven off and just let it, it gets a little bit crispier if you do that. So keep an eye on it. I like it when the crackers get a little bit golden, so I watch for the seeds to get a little bit dark. And I hope you enjoy it. Please let me know how you make out, and let me know how you're doing in controlling your carbs. If you are looking to lose a little bit of weight, love to hear from you, and I hope you're having a great day. Good to see you, Jen. Take care, girls. Bye for now.